What is up, Facebook? So I tried to do a hair dyeing video earlier, but I lost the video, and only half of my head got dyed, which was the top half, as you can see. Like, I somehow managed to miss my freaking ponytail. Now I got the top of my head just nicely. The top of my head and my eyebrows and my sideburns are pretty black. But then I tried to do the goatee, and it's a little bit darker, but not too much darker. Pretty much the same thing with the mustache. I tried to dye all my hair, and yeah. Well, the word is tried to dye my hair black. The back of my ponytail was missed, so I still got, I don't know how, I thought I had it all in there, and then, yeah, it is what it is. So I left, I guess, accidentally left the back of my ponytail my original hair color, and then the top of it was dyed black. Well, I didn't intentionally mean to do it halfway through, but, you know, to be fair, I haven't dyed my hair in a long time. And I suppose silver lining, this is better than nothing. Eh. So not only did I lose the video, but I also only got half my hair done. Double whammy, but silver lining, it could be worse, right? Shit. But long story short, I did use the hair dye that was sent to me in Exhumed Visions kit. Thank you for that again. And it looks cool. I mean, at least I got most of it. Hold on a second. Take a picture of myself here, just for Facebook. There it was. And I'll do another one. There we go. 2 selfies for Facebook. Why not? Boom. Boom. I don't do selfies for social media very often, but every so often, you know, it keeps people updated on, you know, if they don't follow your videos, like, oh, what's he look like now? The first thing I noticed when I got out of the shower after washing my face off of all the hair dye and shit, I noticed that I didn't cover all of my hair. And I was like, damn it. Second thing I noticed is that, well, at least I got the top half of it. So, silver lining. I'm not tripping out about it. It looks decent enough, I guess. I was kind of overthinking it at first, and then I'm like, man, why overthink shit? Why overthink shit? YouTube and Facebook. My cold is practically gone. There's still a little bit of left, but it's not slowing me down on my day-to-day activity. So at least the cold I have is not debilitating. You know, it's just, ugh, dude. And trust your gut. Yeah, 9 times out of 10, your gut's never wrong. Don't doubt yourself. Just wait for the right time. You know what I'm saying? That's how you play life. Don't doubt yourself. And you wait for just the right moment to strike. And then when the cobra strikes just right at its prey, it has dinner. But if it rushes, prey gets away. See what I'm saying? And life is, oddly enough, very similar to that, metaphorically speaking. You know what I'm saying? You gotta wait for the right moment to strike. It appears parts of my ponytail are black. So I managed to streak my ponytail with black and brown. Don't know how the fuck I pulled that off, but yeah. Cool hairstyle, rock the fuck on. It'll generally last like 3 to 4 weeks and it makes your roots darker, but second thing I'm gonna say, Facebook, is that I don't care if you're rich, poor, broke, fat, stupid, smart, lazy, immature, mature. Those are all just excuses, man. You know what I'm saying, home skillet. Yeah. But as humans, it's very natural to doubt ourselves and overthink shit. And then that's when you're just like, nope, don't overthink it. So because the video was lost and only parts of my hair got dyed, I'm like, well, you know what? It's whatever, dude. At least I'm on camera showing you the finished results. Which don't look too shabby. Hey, Carla, how's it going? Oh, you crazy peeps doing? What's up, Zach? What's up? Oh, you motherfuckers. Fuck meth and fuck chimos, that's what I'm saying. I fucking hate tweakers and I hate pedos. Get that out of the way right the fuck now, dude. That shit's bad news, man. I think we should make it perfectly legal to give pedos the death penalty. Fuck this 8 months in prison bullshit. And that's what I'm fucking getting at. Society says, well, we hate pedos, but they put them on a list and then tell them, well, you can't go within a certain mile of blah, blah, blah. After only 8 to 9 months, that's not, you know what I'm saying, doing anything. That's just sweeping the problem underneath the fucking rug. Like when our society says, oh, well, our society has a pill addiction problem, and then the same society is the one writing the prescription drugs. It's like, wait a second. A candy company saying we care about childhood obesity, so we shrink the portions of our candy bars. Bullshit. You did it to save some fucking money on the assembly line. Make it easier for people to stuff their fat faces with chocolate. Don't give me this. You care about that kind of crap. No, dude. No. That's like Wyoming saying, "Oh, we're gonna make tobacco and alcohol more expensive because we care about your health." Just tell me the state needs money. At least that way I know you're not fucking lying to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like it when politicians lie to me. As an American citizen, that's the thing of it is we elect these idiots into office. So if you don't like the person you voted for, well, fuck, maybe you should have done more research. And there are some people who might think, oh, well, shit. I'm not going to go out and vote. Fuck that. Okay. And I guess no side has the right to complain about the asshole in charge because we get that privilege and you can choose to vote or not. That's your choice, personally. But if you voted for the asshole that's in charge, you're the one that voted for him, so shit, it's your own goddamn fault. And then, of course, if you didn't vote, then it's your own goddamn fault because every voice counts. It's gonna take a bit of adjusting, and that's the thing of it too. Is I thought I got my entire hair covered, but I managed to stripe my ponytail, and I got the entire top half of my head covered, and my sideburns and my eyebrows. Mustache and goatee. The goatee got it more than my mustache did, just because I didn't want to get hair dye in my mouth. That shit's nasty. But that the vitamin C fortified non-pneumonia hair dyes are way better for your hair. You know what I'm saying? They really are. And one thing right off the bat I noticed is that normally when I dye my hair, my scalp gets really fucking itchy. But after dyeing my hair with the hair dye that was sent to me in the care package, my scalp's not itchy. So that could be why people scratch their head when they dye it. It's because of pneumonia and shit. I wouldn't mind a little bit of female company, but you gotta make that money first. Money's more important. You know, you can't have a girlfriend if you ain't got the cheddar. You know what I'm saying? See how this sexy wand salesman is doing this fine afternoon. Still two left. Right the fuck on. See if they're not gone by the end of the day. I can probably talk some people into buying. I know, back I know I can, because, you know, that's one thing that separates CobraCraft wands from the rest of Etsy is I actually practice real magic. I don't know personally about all the other wand makers. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Then on top of that, I'm also a bit of a celebrity, so yeah. Riding around town on my bike, I heard someone shout, GKC, and they were getting all excited, like, yeah, you know. So there you go. I got mad fans here in town, and that's what's up. I mean, not quite what I was going for on the hair dye, but I suppose that works. By the time it'll fade just a little bit before the concert. And by the time it does that, it'll look sick as fuck. It looks sick as fuck now. I mean, At least I got the top half of it, and you could definitely see parts of it on the sides where I didn't quite get it. But it is what it is. At least it's died. Cobra, can you convince Steve to not move to Ohio? No, I cannot, because as I've said multiple times, the only person you're in control of is you. You can't control what somebody else does. And if Steve wants to move down to Ohio, it's his choice. You know, I'm sure a lot of my fans would be like, oh, but the videos and blah, 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 you know. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. And that's his choice. No judgment here. You know, so like, I don't give a shit if you're gay, straight, bi, what the fuck ever. It's your life, dude. You know. And but there you go. My hair's dyed black. Imagine that shit. Not really hard to imagine because it is that time of year where things get spooky and goblins, ghouls, witches, and sugar high fools. Jack-o'-lanterns and taking turns with the Ouija board. Rocking out on your guitar with a power chord. Halloween's a rocking and a rolling around the corner, but you already know the musical score. This will keep me from picking at it, and that seems to be working. You know, put the fucking bandana on, get some Bret Michaels shit going, and it's like, oh, look at that. Now it acts as a fucking reminder, like, oh, hey, you know, you got gorgeous hair, leave that shite alone. Yeah, yeah. And some people don't make the smartest of decisions. So I'm just like, Evan Allen says the dating scene in Casper, I hear, is the worst in the U.S. I read that on the magazine. Well, here's the thing about it. The dating scene is how you perceive it. If you have a negative view of it, naturally it's going to attract negativity. So I'm trying to have more confidence in myself. That way, if there are women that are available in Casper, they take notice to that confidence and they're like, hey, even though he's a broke autistic son of a bitch, at least he tries. And really, YouTube and Facebook, that's what a lot of women look for in a relationship. Someone who gives a damn and actually tries. I'll drink to that. Even if it's little things like taking out the trash, picking up your socks, lifting the lid when you piss. Even if it's just little insignificant shit like that. And this is the bloody thing I don't understand, man. Is that people who have been treated like shit by the opposite sex then turn around and do it right back to the opposite sex, often attacking people who have done nothing to deserve it. My point being is, if you know how it feels to be treated like that, why do it to somebody else? Here's your fucking sign. Bartender. 1 second. wait. I totally spaced it. I'm sitting here going, what the hell did I do with the Blue Moon can? And then I remembered I poured the rest of it in my 2-liter and just mixed it up. And the Mountain Dew is practically like down to about here, and then the rest of it up to about here with Blue Moons. It was enough to make a picture of Cobra's Mist. Diffuse slowly. Here's the thing, that if you're mixing Blue Moon beer with Mountain Dew and you mix it in a fucking 2-liter, it basically looks like Mountain Dew. So I mean, like, if you wanted to get away with drinking in public, not encouraging it or condoning it, but it's a hot summer day and you're sipping on a 2-liter of Mountain Dew, people are gonna be like, yeah, that sounds about good right now. And soda pop is already naturally fizzy, so you let that head on the beer die down just a little bit. There we go. Booyaka, booyaka, booyaka. And of course, if you open it, you can definitely smell the Blue Moon in there. It definitely smells like beer and Mountain Dew. So again, not encouraging. See, even when you pour it, it looks like Mountain Dew. How about that? The only thing that would give it away is the smell and acting a fool. Someone says, hey man, can I get a cup of your Mountain Dew? So, yeah, sure man, you want some of this Cobra's Mist? Fucking A. Oh my God. Yes, that is a perfect mixed picture. Now I got a surefire thing going with my wine business. There's about like 2 to 3 to 4 bars I'll go to here in town just because I know them and the atmosphere is cool, you know? Yeah. Some of them are a bit further than others, so it depends on, you know, yeah. Ooh, shoot. Ooh. Some of that Cobra's Mist, white boy. That's fucking great. I like that, Evan. That's funny. Shit. I mean, case in point. You get chicks that reject you in high school and then you grow up to be a famous YouTuber. Funny how life works like that. Now, I can't guarantee that all my fans will grow up to be successful or somewhat mildly successful YouTubers, but there are other places that you can succeed. So if you're getting bullied or picked on, yeah, screw that bullshit, dude. I mean, what's it gonna take to get it to stop? Metal detectors in our schools. Making bullying in schools a federal offense. Which a lot of people are like, yeah, that seems like a good idea, but let's examine it from the other side. Cops who are busy catching hardened criminals who are doing meth and running amok and being stupid, people who are robbing banks, committing murders, stupid shit like that. You know what I'm saying? People who are drinking and driving, texting while driving, speeding, you know, they'd much rather deal with that. Now, could you imagine if a cop got called in every time two kids got into a he said, she said argument? You know, and that's when people would be like, okay, that is a fair point. You know, I mean, they'd be going, it's either this or the desk job. So it sounds like it's good in theory, and we shouldn't have to make bullying a federal offense. It should be up to the authority that runs a school to step in and say we have a zero tolerance policy for harassment and actually enforce it. I imagine teachers don't like dealing with it anymore than anyone else, you know. This whole teacher, she said, he said, and you got papers to grade and you're going, oh, I need a fucking aspirin. They don't pay me enough for this shit. It really stops and makes you think about where our priorities are in fucking society. Football athletes get paid more than brain surgeons and teachers. Not saying their job isn't dangerous, but come the fuck on. Yeah, tell me what you want. Oh, shit. Which band do you think gets more hate, One Direction or Nickelback? But someone said, okay, you have two choices. You can either listen to Black Veil Brides and Nickelback, or you can listen to One Direction. I'm going to be like, well, that's not a hard choice. I'd choose the first choice, obviously. I'd rather listen to emo, wannabe goth rock mixed with the sort of attitude, oh, look at me, I'm doing my thing, sort of rock, and be labeled a hipster hypocrite, then, you know, that's not a real fucking band. They had to apologize for smoking weed. Get the fuck out of here. Willie Nelson didn't apologize for smoking weed. The Beatles didn't apologize for smoking weed. Bob Marley didn't apologize for smoking weed. And that's how you know that people like Justin Bieber and One Direction aren't real musicians, because they're apologizing for their so-called drug use. Yeah, my ass. Drug use. The word drug use in a society that says, well, if you drink a little bit of beer, you might be an alcoholic. But here, take this Vicodin, you little bastard. Right. The guy who smokes a pipe and has a couple beers is a real fucking menace to society, while Big Pharma continues to royally fuck us. No lube, just straight. Not every pill is bad for you, but god damn it, dude. You watch any side effects on any of those pill commercials that pop on TV. I bullshit you not. I saw a antidepressant. Side effects may include nosebleeds, but they're mild side effects. So you might get a nosebleed every now and then, but it'll cure your depression. Like, the fuck is that shit? The fuck is that shit? You can smoke tobacco and alcohol and to deal with your depression, and as long as you're responsible with it. Smoke tobacco and drink alcohol, yes. See how I said that? That was stupid. But you get what I'm fucking saying here. I'm like, society needs to knock this crap off. I'm tired of society adding hormones to our food. I'm fucking sick of it, dude. Sick of it. Sick of it. What the fuck is that shit? The fuck is that shit? Okay. Oh, it's to preserve shelf life. Right. Well, if they can make hair dye that's natural, it doesn't make your scalp itch after using it, then they can make food that is hormone free. That's all I'm getting at. You're injecting these chickens with unnecessary hormones to make them bigger, and it passes on to their eggs. The fuck is that shit? The fuck is that shit? I might ever need to do a live video, just make a regular video and be like, yo, two left, get them while you can. They usually sell out within like 3 to 4 days of posting, which is pretty good. Yeah, I might get a lot of assholes on social media, but that care package showed that I got fans who care. And I'd rather focus on them than on the assholes who talk a bunch of mad shit. Because here's the thing of it. I can talk shit too. And trust and believe, most people don't like it when I talk shit. Because 9 times out of 10, I'll say some shit that's just so mean it makes you cry and hate life. I will go too far to prove a point sometimes. I need to work on that. But it's like, okay, if you didn't like what I had to say in the first place, then maybe you shouldn't have started. Now, sometimes it doesn't necessarily justify what I said or did, but at the same time, it's like, well, you provoke the cobra, you're going to get bit. I mean, you know. Being a public figure does come at a small cost, though. Now tomorrow I will be collecting more sticks, as the last 2 are still for sale on Etsy. Maybe the last one. Double check. I love watching them sell out. Even amidst all the bullshit that people tried, people are still buying my wands. That should tell you something. As hard as these people tried to troll me with my own fucking CobraCraft Wands website on Etsy, they're still selling out. So at the end of the fucking day, you're just giving me more exposure. So Gothic D, thank you for giving me more exposure on CobraCraftWands.com on Etsy. Your obsessive trolling and stalking. Or if maybe it's a hater pretending to be Gothic D to start more shit. Either way you shape it. Like, I feel sorry for them, dude. I've obviously made an impact on so many people, otherwise they wouldn't fuck with me so hard. It just shows you that they care if they didn't fuck with me as hard as they did. I'll be collecting 11 sticks as, unfortunately, one of my customers didn't get her wand, Fuck, I need to get more wand supplies. So I might as well just do that tomorrow. Getting an inventory of what's that bloody well need. Should probably get some more sandpaper before I get some paint that I need. Of course, I got more money coming in from those wands, the last little bit of it, so should get the paint in and then get the sandpaper that I need and collect the sticks. Yeah. Thinking out loud, don't mind me. Catch you on the flip side.